Hey everybody, Lance here. I'm going to show how to use Active Trader for Thinkorswim. So first, on the Trade tab, you'll be in All Products. You can type SPY. First thing you want to do is have a watch list available here. And then what I do is, before the levels come out, I'm going to right-click on the strikes very close to the current price, and then add the call to watch list. I made a separate watch list for SRX. So typically right before the levels come out, I do this for a few strikes on the put side, a few strikes on the call side as well. Then you'll see them come out here. The main things to look at are the last four letters and digits. So here I have P689, that's a 689 put, 688 put, and then I have a 688C for call, 687, 686 calls. It's the first step you want to do. Then you go on Active Trader, and what's neat about it is if you click on one of the strikes on the watch list like this, it's going to show the option chain of the premium cost at that particular strike price. This is not the price of SPY. This is the value of the option. Now, what you could do on the right here is you set up a template. If you want to keep it simple, you can just do a single order. And then if you click quantity number that you want, click buy market, it's going to mark it into the order. What I personally do is a trigger with bracket order right here. I actually have trigger with two brackets. You can just do OCO if you want as well, or you do a stop and a limit, but I like trigger with two brackets. Then you have two different options here. In the bottom, these are the first two contracts of the three. This one is the runner contract. What I do is I set these to percentage. So just do value all set to percent. And then on the two contracts here, you could set up a percent of taking profit on your limit order. Let's say I'm looking for 10%. You don't want to do plus 10%. Then you could do a stop order as well. Maybe I do a stop at 10%. Let's say negative 10. When this triggers, the next one will be open as well. So if I want a runner contract, maybe I want my second contract to be at, say, 15% or whatever you want. And the stop I typically do around the same percent because I want to stop out in all three contracts. You could possibly do one extra percent just so it stays in there if you want. And then when you do that, you're going to see, just click buy market, and then you're going to see market filled. You'll be able to see that on the monitor tab where you got filled at. And then you'll see a limit price that's higher than the market order, a stop price that's lower. If you want to, you can actually drag the stop and drag the limit as it's moving. What I typically do is I'll wait until the two contracts of my three close out at the limit order. And then I'm going to drag my stop order to the break-even price. That's where I bought it at. For instance, if you look at this contract here, 2.36. Let's say I bought in at 2.36. Typically they're less than that, but let's say I bought right here. I would have a stop order lower around 2.1 or so. And then I'll have my limit profit order around 2.5 or so. And then what you could do is just stay on the option chain. You'll see it moving. And then you could drag the stop, drag the limit if you like. So hopefully that helps. One last thing, when you set up a specific condition like this, make sure you click the little floppy disk to save the custom order. This is also my runners, so it's a little off. I do 15% on the first two. My runner I do at 30%. That's what I normally save that. Because you can see now if I changed it, you can save that. So hopefully that helps, guys. It's been very useful. You get really quick entries and exits if you want. Just click buy market with the quantity that you want. It's going to automatically get in right away. And then you can move the limit and stop. Hope that helps, guys. Have a good rest of the evening.